Social services, we provide probably about 90% of diversity and cultural programming on campus. For example, i.e. we do Hispanic Heritage Month, not in a particular order, Women's History Month, Black History Month, MLK Day. We work extremely aggressively with our multicultural student organization on campus as well. IMS also has TEAM, which is a peer-to-peer mentoring program for unrepresented populated students on campus. Our DMECA program, which is our peer-to-peer education program as well. We also do Dream Zone, which is educating our campus on documented and undocumented students. Also through our LGBTQA Resource and Support Office, we do our Q chats, coming out week, coming out monologues, Pride Week, and just a support system for all underrepresented populated students on campus.
Thank you. How would an RA use this resource?
How would an RA use our resources? Well, RA could use our resources in terms of if they're having problems on their floor with bias incidents, they can come to us. We can come educate the floor on bias incidents. Is there any type of hate crime? They can come to us. We can try to educate students on hate crimes. They can come and just support our cultural heritage programs that we do almost every single month. We got a different cultural heritage program that we celebrate. So that's where I can funnel the information. My department can funnel the information to RAs, and then RAs can get that information out to their residents on their floors or in their halls. So, but also some diversity training. If some of the floors need some type of diversity training or safe zone training as well, because our LGBTQA office also does safe zone training too. We can provide those services as well for RAs.
Thank you. What program possibilities may exist with this resource?
What program possibilities? We can start partnering up on some of our programs. I mean, we always need help and student participation for our cultural heritage month. We're always looking for new ideas as well. We're always looking for new programming ideas as well. So if we can talk with some of the RAs and say, okay, so how can we benefit you all and the type of work that you do, and let's create a program around that, then that makes us stronger as an institution if both departments can collaborate on new initiatives for the RA programs.
Thank you. Also, what are 3 examples of why a residential student would use IMS?
3 examples. I would say one, if we're looking at from the LGBTQA support and resource services, I would say if a student is experiencing wants to come out to a friend, wants to come out to family, we have the resources for them to come and talk to my coordinator, who is Chris Schlar, is the coordinator for our LGBTQA office, and Chris will be able to sit down with them and talk to them how that process will take effect, but also some of the cautions that student may need to take as well, and understanding, okay, you're getting ready to unload something big to your family. So Chris will be able to walk that student through those steps, and also be that support all the way through. So even if family or friends is not as accepting of their decision, our department is here to be there for that student and walk that student through that process. So that's one example. I would say if students wanted to come to IMS and just talk about their experiences being students of color on this campus, and what does that look like for them? Why are students of color experiencing biases on campus? But it's not about being aggressive, angry, and upset about it, but it's about maybe educating, teaching them how to educate others on who they are and being comfortable with who they are as well, And I'll say probably the third thing is just coming in again, support. I think it's all about support with us. But also we're always looking for new and exciting ideas and programs to do here at NAU. So anytime that they have a great idea, I'm probably about 99.9% sure, we'll roll with it, and we'll talk through. We go through the pros and cons of it, but what are the learning objectives for the program that they see fit, or they will want students to get out of the program. So I think those three things will suffice what RA could come to IMS.